Don't rightly say I ever saw his sword. Blade moves so fast. I thought that beast would turn into bits when it came out of the clouds. The lady don't mean denied. How will we do that tomorrow?
What you don't know yet, and what I do and players will know by that time, is that we already have the key to unlock these chains. Geralt has them in his hands, but we could do it right now and make the guards run in here with their blades, but we probably want to be smarter than that.
Yeah, sure, we can try to provoke the guards.
Guard! Come here, good man. Why are you hovering? Do that again, we'll shut you up. You got the wrong guy. Really? Holy shit, boys, open the cell! We've got an innocent man in here! Hope you're that funny during the execution tomorrow.
By the way, that's our new dialogue system, film-like.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here. Is that so? Let's see.
Alright, so they're coming in barehanded, good chance to fight with them.
What you can actually see right here is our new fist fight system. We had one in Witcher 1, but we decided to create a new one, a better one that's more dynamic, spectacular, and for sure much more brutal. Okay, so what it allows us to do is to knock out our enemies, harm them without killing them. That's something that's pretty useful in an RPG game.
Finish this, come on. Oh, be a man. No, seriously, we get out of the prison cell, which is good. We can try to escape. These guys were actually stupid enough to leave our sword just by the cell, so we can grab it now, which is a good chance to show you the changes we've done in inventory and character customization.
Yeah, that's not the final panel out there. We'll change the graphics layout for sure, but it gives you a basic idea of what the inventory thing's gonna look like in the final game. We actually decided to divide the armor, Geralt's armor, into separate parts, so it means we have much more items in Witcher 2, and you'll be able to customize your character in many different ways.
You actually could even customize items and weapons that you already have equipped. For example, the sword in here, we could try to use the runes that we have that boost up statistics of this sword, which is cool. But what's even cooler is that you actually have a visual indication of the fact that you have modified this sword. I know, gadgets.
Yeah, in the final version of the game, you'll actually have a possibility to create your own swords in the crafting system. But what's also important right here is that the quest we're showing you can be done in 4 different ways, right? But we only have 2 different developers. We'll be able to show you 2 paths of the quest. They'll be playing the same quest at the same time. We'll be switching the screens, so you'll actually be able to see 2 different approaches and 2 different lines of this quest, right?
The difference is each of them made different decisions previously in the game, and it will be reflected in the game right now.
Okay,
who's first?
Conrad, okay, that's Conrad's screen.
Torches. We can't sneak out this side. Who was that?
Sneaking is again one of the systems we created for Witcher 2. You don't have to use it, but it allows you to sneak through different parts of the location without killing the enemies.
Alright, alchemy. The cat potion is already present in The Witcher 1, so it allows you to see in the darkness, but additionally, in The Witcher 2, it allows you to see your opponents through walls, which is perfect for situations like this, and we can sneak upon this guard in here and ambush him. We just have to wait until he's walking away. Conrad, now! You don't have to sneak if you don't want to, right?
Yeah, sure. It's your choice.
We actually should put out the effect of this potion because it gets creepy after some time, and then we're ready to move on.
Okay, so we're closer to another point. Another place where we switched to the other computer to show you the consequences. Yeah, we're back.
This is Yashik this time.
He's starting in the same place as Konrad, but his path, his quest will look a little bit different.
There's one thing that you should know. In the previous parts of the game, Yashik played differently than Konrad. Some of people are dead and some are alive. You will see the consequences of that. Moreover, Yashik is not a ninja kind of guy. He's a butchery kind of guy. He's going to be fighting these guys off just like that.
Okay. The combat system is not final yet. We are still working on it. But our target is to make it as complex as the one in Witcher 1. But then easier to use at the same time and much more dynamic and spectacular, just like the fist fight.
Alright.
He also has this thing called Developer Sword.
Yeah, it's easier for him to
it's our internal name.
We boosted his statistics.
Exactly.
Medallion. What you have seen is the use of a medallion. It highlights dangerous places. In this case, contextual use. These are water pools on the ground. You don't want to step into them because they make noise. Looting the guard appeals to show that he had a key. Of course, for any key, there's a door that's made open.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it means he actually found a key to another passage, like an extra path. He's going to be taking a different path than Konrad did. That's another one of the differences.
There's a trapdoor in the ground, we're going to open it, and it shows that we can travel through different dimensions, different floors. Marek is a level designer, he can tell you how it works.
Yeah, that's something we changed in Witcher 2 actually, so you can jump through different obstacles in many places in the game's world. You can get into some buildings through windows and all that stuff. You can climb ladders, climb some rocks and all that stuff. So it's something that makes it different than we had in Witcher 1.
Alright. We are now about to meet one character. She's a woman, owner of this place, and she's being tortured. Literally stripped out of her dignity. Alright, I think we should help her. Her life is in danger, right?
Actually, before in the plot, Yashik decided to kill her son, so that's like the consequence. She's being tortured instead.
This is a strong opponent. I think it's a good idea to try to block his strikes and then counter-attack with a developer sword. Oh yeah, we should unbind this woman. She probably wants to cover up.
I'm grateful to you for freeing me, but now allow me to cover myself. Just yesterday you scaled the walls of my castle. Today you crept through its dungeon to save my life. How did you come here?
I heard you talking to the hangman and thought you could use my help.
As recompense for my son's death?
I don't feel guilt at that. It was an honest fight.
Can you tell me how my son died?
Death is the same for all of us.
Only to unrestricted feeling in the church.
Forgive me, my lady. The guards may arrive at any moment. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, we should go, but it turns out that it's not that easy.
Sheath your sword, Witcher. They never miss. They're the elite of the Nilfgaardian army. You were kidding, right? There are only two of them, holding two of the best crossbows in the world.
Who are you?
Forgive me, my lady. Shillard Fitzesteban, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine ruler, the Emperor Emir of our enemies.
Arian warned me that Foltest was colluding with you.
A political dispute we should leave for later, my lady. I have come to assist you in rejoining your children.
At what price?
You wrong me with this question, my lady.
Silence. You will also assist the Witcher.
Assist the Witcher. Okay, we gain help of NPCs, which means the gameplay will change.
Can't help thinking you'd help me grudgingly, Ambassador. Your impudence, Witcher, is puzzling, given what you've done. I've been wrongly accused. Very hard to believe. Why, they practically caught you red-handed.
Enough! Cease your bickering at once. I owe the Witcher a debt of honor, and we Lavalets invariably satisfy those, regardless of who that does or does not suit.
Highly noble, my lady, but it is the Empire's interests I must safeguard. On the other hand, the Witcher has in the past done us favors, and could yet do so again. I shall help him flee the castle. And you, my lady, I invite to join me in my chambers afterwards. You stay with them. You come with me. Witcher, count no more than 20 heartbeats, then follow us into the courtyard.
I have paid my debt to you, but do not assume I shall ever forgive you your deed.
I don't expect you to forgive me, and I never claimed a debt.
As you claimed it, I could not have assisted you.
Alright, it's high time we get out of here. The idea is, of course, we could use help that these guys have offered to us. It's like alliances, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, actually in this part of the game, the NPCs are much more powerful than they were in Witcher 1, and we have to wisely choose our allies because they can change the shape of the plot.